Thank you for uh the person who has been waiting for a while. I see one person has been waiting for quite a while. Hello guys, good evening everyone. My name is Pascal Ago. You're welcome to my channel. Sorry, I'm trying to position the camera. So guys, like I said, my name is Pascal Ago. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, today we are going to be talking about, please, if you can hear me, you let me know. If you cannot, let me know as well. If you can see me and the network is okay, uh, talk to me about it. Just talk to me about it. If you cannot, do the same as well, please. We are live and you can type your questions here. You can type your questions down at the comment section. When you type, I'll get to see, I'll get to read it out, I'll get to know. Sorry for starting up a bit late. I think I'm about 3 minutes late. I'm about 3 minutes late. Apologies on that, please. I was trying to set up the camera stand and everything. So guys, today what we have today is can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I think there should be an extension. Let me just switch on the. Sorry guys, I'm trying to switch on put on the camera, sorry, the microphone. So it should be somewhere here. So it won't be too hello guys. So let's start again, please. I am Pascal. I'll go by name. You're welcome to my channel. Please, guys, can we go directly to the inbox? You can ask me any question you want to ask about. I can see your chats when you ask, and then I'll talk about it. Aside that, today I have a couple of things that I actually took down. Hello, Ike Max. You're welcome. Welcome, Ike Max. Write down your questions if there is anything you want to know about. So we'll talk about it. So I have a couple of things lined out. Like as usual, I have my pen and my jotter. So I listed some things out according to the questions people were asking on my inbox. Uh, like I said, the way I do things is, aside from my own personal research, when people are asking questions, I tend to uh, make video out of people's experiences. Guys, what you do is to the link to this video. You can share the link, copy the link, and share to groups on WhatsApp that you are on WhatsApp or on Facebook or any other social media handle that you are sent to your friends on WhatsApp, so they can join us, so they can get to learn what we are teaching here too. Uh, Also, they can learn from experiences which you have, things you might be laying out, anything you might get to, or questions you might get to ask, they can learn from it too. You understand? Like I used to say, when you ask your questions, I reply you, and if I'm not ready with the answer yet, I jot it down, I put it down, and then get to reply you in subsequent videos. Maybe make a video or find a way to get back to you, probably maybe through my Facebook Messenger inbox. You understand? So, guys, if you want instant reply, you should make a comment here. When you make a comment on my videos on YouTube, I will get back to you instantly and fast enough. Okay, I'm still left with Ike Max. Some other person is joining, but coming on and off. So, guys, please share this the link to this video. Uh, Meantime, I want to talk about something. people still coming box to ask me this question, so I said I'm going to answer uh, answer this and tell people how it is. The first is the issue of partnership visa. Partnership visa. People are still asking how much to get it. I made a video on that, but I'm still going to tell you here. Partnership visa ranges between 9,500 and up to 14,000, depending on the particular visa you have, and also depending on the agent that is taking care of it, or the agency, the travel agency that is taking care of it for you. You understand? So it depends on who is making the visa for you. You're welcome, Malcolm Kamara. You're welcome. Mr. Kamara, currently in search. Okay, you're currently in search of security guard job. You got SIRA certificates, and I'm also a CCTV camera operator, KHDS certified. Wow. Then it should be easier for you, for companies to recruit you, my brother. Mr. Kamara, I have a suggestion for you. If you have, I don't know if you have your certificate from back home, like maybe even if it is your secondary school certification, if you have your secondary school certification, maybe a tested one, if you have it, it will be easier for you to get a job with Securitas or G4S. There is a reason why, because with this your certification, CCTV and SIRA, they should be able to take you in. You already have a SIRA, you have a CCTV, so G4S Securities or Securitas, I think you should apply to them. Apply. These two companies are exceptional security companies here in UAE. You understand? They are not anyhow. When you see them and their people, you get to know why I'm saying I say so. So guys, like I said, the partnership visa is between 9,500 and about up to 14,000. I used to say 12,500, but it has categories, guys. It has categories. There are some that you get to when you get the categories are like this. Each category has the kind of documents that you can get. It has levels. You understand? It has levels to the kind of documents you can get. Maybe there are some that you can make NOC for yourself. NOC is non-objection certificate. Non-objection certificate means the paper or the letterheading of a company that gives you the permission to go and work without anything. You understand? Without, nobody will disturb you. You can go and work with that particular ID, since the company you're working with are not the ones who made your ID. You understand? So that's what I will tell you. That's how I will classify that. So depending on the category you're in, that is, it's going to determine how much you're going to be paying for the visa, for the partnership visa. So each category has the documents that you can get and the qualifications or the kind of jobs you can use it to get, depending. But generally, you can always use it to get, even if it is 9,500. The one for 9,500, you can use it to get jobs. You can use it to get jobs. That's not a problem. So guys, that's it about the partnership visa. And then for the merging, people coming under it, I have been talking with someone about this, but I'll get more clarification. But as at the moment, the easier people to add under your visa would be your wife and your kids. I mean, your son or daughter, your wife, your son or daughter. Those will be the easier people that you can add on your partnership visa or your personal visa or investor's visa. You understand? Now, if you actually opened a company, you have a visa, a company visa, you opened a company, you have like you can add people under it. Now, these people you're adding under are not, they are still going to pay the usual fee, the normal fee, maybe up to, like, depending on how you are doing it, maybe up to like that 9,905 again, depending. Mr. Ike Max, I'm coming. I'm coming down to your. Listen, I saw what you written. I'm coming. So that is what is obtainable. It's way easier to add your wife and your boy or girl. I mean, your daughter or son to your personal visa than adding any other person. Adding any other person, I don't think really think it's. But I will study on that. I'll make more research on that, and I'll get back to you. For those of you who are actually looking to join under someone else's visa, you understand. So I'll get that particular explanation for you. Now, somebody actually talked about online. This guys, please try to share this link. We need more people up here so they can get to know about this. They can get to learn, and also this video that I'm making will be available online. It will be available online on my channel. So when we are through, you can still go back to the video and then get to learn more about the things we are actually doing. You understand? You get to learn more. So please share this and then let's get more people join us. Like Max, you were saying already you have okay, I have highlighted you. Yes, I did on Facebook. We talked on Facebook Messenger. I highlighted you since if I pay 3 5 and they cannot do visa or work permits, no need of it. I don't understand. I don't get you, Ike Max. What do you mean here? Are you asking a question or you're just asserting? Oh, Ike Max. Oh, okay. Mr. Ike, questions about the agencies and their fees should be left on Facebook, my brother. Let's just leave the questions on Facebook. The issue is this. I really am not like that supporter of such offices. You understand? I really am not a supporter of those offices that actually would want to take money before they can offer a job. You understand? I I was thinking there could be a way they can make it easier for people. Now, somebody is looking for a job, so definitely they are looking to better their life. They don't have money, so you calling an amount of money that they will have to pay before they can get a job is somehow it's not somehow reasonable. It's not reasonable at all. It's not reasonable at all. So I would always prefer that if they can make it in a way that there should be an agreement signed and then they can deduct from the people's salary, which makes it easier for the person to get the job at first. They start the work and then they get to have reasonable deductions, not anyhow deductions, please. Reasonable deduction. You can be deducting 200 or 300 from somebody's salary, depending on how much the person is earning. But if the person is earning, say, like worst, one of the worst salaries, like maybe the person is earning 1,000, you can be deducting maybe 100 or so, depending, till when you get to complete everything. So that's it. Isse, Isse. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. You're welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Please share the link so that more people can join us. Please share the link so that more people can join us. So the next thing I have here is online CNA, online for you to make this. And some people actually ask this question if they can get to do courses online. Yes, you can get to do courses online. There are courses you can get to do online. The best how you can do it is this: wherever you are, let's say you are a housemaid and you don't used to come out, you are in Rasakema, you can't come out to Dubai to make to do some things online, or maybe you do, you can only come out once in a while. Maybe you can only come out once or two times in a month to Dubai. You can still do your CNA, certified nursing assistant. You can still do it. You can even do NEBOSH safety course. Yes, Personally, I did my safety course from my office. From my office, that was where I did my safety course. Although I was working with a construction company, so everything I already had everything in mind. I already had, it was as if I was even practicing already. You understand? So I have all those things. I sit right in my office and then connect to the Wi-Fi, and then I go for my classes. 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the day. Every weekend, that was how I was able to do it. Get to sit for like that for like 2 months, and then everything got through. That was how I was able to secure my safety certifications. You understand? Aside that, you go for your practices, the research you have to make, the IG2. I'm talking about the Bosch. Your IG2 that you have to do your research and all that, the practicable part. So, guys, that is it. We still have this video will be available on my channel, please. Whatever you need to ask, guys, whatever you want to ask, please ask us, ask here, so that I will get to answer you. I'll get to reply you. One more thing. So it's not just the CNAs, please. You can do medical coding online. You can do caregiver online. The only thing is for you to browse it from your house, on where you are on your phone. Just use your phone, press or type on Google online courses in UAE, list of online courses or programs in UAE. It will bring it out. Now, for those of you who cannot do programs online, you can start, like I said, I think I said that yesterday. It's not everybody is not meant for schooling, you understand? So the best thing you can do, if you cannot go with the learning of anything, any program, what you should do or what you can do would be to uh, try and do business. Yes, guys, try and do business, make a business. Try and go online. You don't even need to come out. Go online and you can order something for yourself. If you can, if you want, you can order something, even housemates. I'm talking about even housemates. I have a particular housemate now that what she does is she goes online and she finds bags, all these ladies' bags. She finds the ladies' bags, and then she download and then send the samples back home. The brother will go around. She sends it back home in Africa. Yes, the brother will go around and show people if they want it or not. If they want it, she will do this thing. That's what she actually started doing until she got the money from with joined with her salary. She started making it in bulk. She still does it till now. She's a housemaid. She doesn't come out. That is what she do. She go online, see those things, download the pictures, send back home. People say they like it. She already know the price. She tells the brother the price. The brother knows the price, and the brother tells them they already added the money, their own money that they actually want. Before you know it, she's out there making their orders, and everything is entering, and she's getting other orders. You understand? So, guys, those are some of the things you can do. Not just bags. You can go anything. Shoes for the guys, clothes, wears, uh, maybe backpacks, anything at all. Gifts, any gifting items. You understand? You can actually deal with that. Deal on gift items too. Something that is tangible. Someone can buy back home. You understand? Now there are all these gadgets that they used to use here. Of recent, I went online. What I found was an electric flask. These food flasks that we used to have. There is one that is electric that you can plug when your food is cold. You just plug it and put it on. It will warm the food. You don't need this. Like this now is a food flask. It's very small food flask. You just plug it on the light, and then it can warm your food. So you can go online and see those things. This one you don't need a microwave. So you can go online, download the pictures of those things and send back home, get the price, add your money, and then tell them. You understand? Tell them this is what it is, and then if they want to buy, You can equally find a way do a record your screen while playing the video. So you send them the video so they will see what it works or how it works. You understand? That way you have a business you can actually do. Have a business you can actually do too. So that is one of the things you can when you Google for a list of online courses or courses you can do online in UAE or in Dubai, just do it that way. List of courses or list of programs I can do online in Dubai. The list will come out, then you can choose whichever one you want. Whichever one you choose, they will direct you online there. They will direct you as far as you put in Dubai. They will direct you to the phone number or the address of the people. They can direct you to the phone number or WhatsApp or Facebook page of the people, so you can inbox them and then you get to talk with them. Sometimes they will send you to the form, a kind of form for you to fill. Maybe you put your phone number, your name, and your email address. Then those people will call you. Those are the kind of things you need to do. You can do anything now wherever you are. Guys, you can do anything. Nobody needs to. It is not advisable for you to just stay in one job and just say condition your mind. I'm talking to Nigerians, Ugandans, Cameroonians, Ghanaians, anybody, Kenyans, anybody that cares to hear me out. It is not advisable that you stay in the particular job that you are in, and the fact that you are not coming out of the house is not a guarantee. As far as you are connected to the internet, my brother, my sister, you can do anything. You can improve yourself from that home where you are, from that place where you are, and you can get something better. So many courses, so many institutes are doing things online, are doing courses online that you can use to get better jobs. And believe you me, when you want to make better money here, all those things you are making, any amount of salary, any salary that is below 2005 is it amounts to nothing. You're not making money. You are not making money. You understand? So that's the reason why you need to get up and get to do something about your situation. You must not continue from that housekeeping job, housemaid job. After 2 years, you still want to continue again. No, nobody is pinning you there. Nobody is plugging you down there with a nail. No. So I advise you, get to do something for yourself. If it is a business, go online, search for what you have interest for, whatever you like or whatever you think people back home can actually deal with. Take pictures, send it to your people back home or send to the people you think can buy it. If they are interested, you guys should make an agreement, and then you send some. Start by sending small. Start by sending small, and then you get to go bigger depending on the demand. You understand? So this business is for people that who can actually go for programs. You understand? But even if you can go for the programs and you still want to do business, you can still do that. I do one or two myself. Once in a while, fairly used phones, I do send them back home myself. You understand? Just package it and then send it back home. Send it to people. Sometimes you don't need to really send money to your people. Sometimes you can do it like this. Buy some phones. Package it. Now, the person you are actually sending it to is normally maybe your brother that you used to send money to, your sister, your parents, or whoever, cousin that you used to normally send money to. You're trying to teach this person something. You can try and package some phones, maybe 3, 4, 5 phones, buy them cheap here, and then parcel it, pay up for it. They get to send it back home, and then your person will pick it and then go and sell. When they sell it, teach this person how to live business. When they sell it, tell the person, take this money, minus this money. They minus the money, you tell them to take the money they have minus and send back the remaining for you. Let the person send the amount you want to you. If you want, you can add your own money. If you don't want, you can just tell them to take the profits while they send the the main money, the capital for you back, the initial capital you used in buying it. And when they send it back here, you buy another one and send. It can be a business that you do with your own brother. It can be a way of you helping your brother. Keep them busy. Let them go and be doing something and not depending on you for cash all the time, every month. You understand, guys? That's a way you can help your people. Phones, mobile phones, it can be phone accessories. Phone accessories like maybe good AirPod, good charger, all these electric charger for charging the phones. It can be electrical appliances or devices like you can send blender, good blender, as far as you find a good one. Blending machine, you can find ironing machine, the electrical iron for ironing clothes. You can send that. You can send things like that. There's this stuff that is running in the market that people you can buy it at this moment. You can buy it at this moment and then send back home. It is a portable AC, portable fan, a kind of. So this AC, how it does, you can Google it online. Electric portable AC. Understand? It's like a fan, but what you need is to pour water inside it. Now there is code. If you go and Google for that, the price will be down. It will be down because it is not on demand now. You understand? So you can buy it now, buy some samples and send back home. Know if people will like it or not. During this thing, what the person just needs is to put cold water. You put cold water on it, you keep it on your table, it is plugged or you have charged it. It is plugged. This is some are being charged, some they need to be plugged to the light. They just keep it and then it's blowing them like an AC, like an air conditioner. You understand? So that's what I mean. Those kind of things are things you should be able to do. When you see it is going to work out, you can buy it in bulk now, so that when it is heat period or hot season, heat season or sunny time, you can get to make your money. You understand? Just like some of us, when I buy my own, this cardigan or your thick suit for covering for cold, my friend, I don't buy it when it's cold already. I buy it at that hot period. That hot period, that's when I buy my own coat. When you go there, it is cheap. It is very cheap for you to get it. So you get it at that time because you know the season will come. So when the season comes, you get to bring it out, and maybe something you bought for like maybe you bought it for like 60 dirhams. You see someone, you go back, someone is buying it for about for like 100 and something dirham. Welcome, Victoria. Victoria Odota, you're welcome, my dear. Victoria, how's your business going? How's your business going? I just made an example with you. Victoria, how's your bag business going? You guys, Victoria is the lady I'm talking about, and she's very good in business, very, very good. And she's doing her business from home. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. Victoria is CNA certified too, and she did it online. She did it online through this channel, through me. I was able to connect her. So this is my dear. Sorry, I am opening you like this. Sorry, I'm telling them like this. You're welcome once again. So guys, share this link, please. Try to share the link so that more people will join us, so we can get to teach more people something. If you have any question, ask me. If you have any question at all. So guys, sorry, I was actually trying to share the link so that we'll get more people. I need you guys to answer. Sorry, ask your question. Okay, Victoria, nice to know. Nice to know. Hope you're doing well and hope work is going great. So, the next thing I want to talk about from my list here, guys, I'm looking at my layout. I have a layout of activities. So, the next thing here is teaching assistant. Teaching assistant courses. Guys, do you know that there are teaching assistant courses? Some of you think it is very some of you think it is very costly to do assistant teaching assistant courses. It's not costly. It's not costly at all. It's not costly at all. What's really there is we are doing so many things, and there are so many courses, so many things. I wish I can lay it out here. There are so many things, so many courses that we can do, that you can use to get teaching jobs. You understand? Courses that are as cheap as 525 dirham. Yes, 525 dirham. One course, one of them is say just teaching assistant course. That's what they call it. They call it TA, teaching assistant, TA. You understand? It is at the it costs just 525 dirham. There are so many other. I have about up to 10 or 15 courses that you can do. Yes, up to 10 or 15 courses. If you want it, if you want me to make a video on that, comment here. If I get many comments about that, I will make a video on that. You understand? I will make a video on that. There's ABA, there's RBT, there are others, and most of them, the good thing about it is that most of them are under 1,000 dirham. Seriously, I think the company is doing a kind of a promo or bonanza or something like that. So they are having like 50% off. So when you do it, I think the highest course I saw there was about 800 and something. The lowest was around 525 dirham. 525 dirham for you to become an assistant teacher is okay. When you start the job, then you can go for the main course. Yes, guys, there's a main course, which is catch 1, 2, 3, you know. Those ones are actually costly, you know. So, but you start with these smaller ones. You can go for a teaching assistant, and then from there, when while you're getting your salary, you can go up if teaching is your hobby, or rather if teaching is your the career you want to go with. Now the next thing I want to talk about is someone asked about free sim. Mr. Olops, I believe you will be watching this, maybe if not now, then later. Mr. Olops, free sim. Guys, for those of you that actually are coming into the country, if you're coming into the country, always look out or ask question. You can pick up a SIM card, a free SIM card. Yes, free SIM card, mostly from Do. I don't know about Etisalat. Anyone here, if you know if Etisalat do give a free SIM at the airport when one is arriving on a tourist visa or with a visit or tourist visa, let me know, guys. Tell me on the comment section. So, guys, when you're coming in and you get to the airport, Miss Victoria, I'm coming. I will get to answer you. When you're coming in, you're in the airport. Please ask around for a free SIM card. Normally the Do network do offer free SIM card. Guys, the reason you need it is this. If you are coming in, yes, you find out if, like, for instance, for the countries that are actually using MTN in back home, for the countries that are using MTN network, when you come in, once you land here in Dubai or UAE, you see that your phone automatically turns to Do network. You understand? So, hello Peter, welcome, bro. So it automatically turns to Do network. That is roaming for you, and for you to activate roaming and all that, it really takes money. It really takes money. For you to receive a call on your line, you will need about at least 200. If you are a Nigerian, you will need about 200 naira. You understand? So that means a minute call will be about 2 dirham for you. So for you guys from other places, other country, it means you pay about 2 dirhams every 1 minute call that you receive. Even if the call is less than 1 minute, that means you will have to pay 2 dirhams. That is for you to receive call, not for you to make calls. So that is the reason why you should pick up a SIM. Try to pick up a SIM card. It is free. When you pick up the SIM, I think they will tell you you get to register it, and then they will tell you to open it up in the next 24 hours. Yes, after 24 hours, you can open it up and then put it on your phone, and then that's it. You start using it. But I think this SIM will have to last for you for just 3 months. So have to last for 3 months. Welcome, Debbie. Well done, oh, well done, Debbie. You're welcome. So that's what I'm saying. This SIM, you can actually sometimes you can actually convert it if you get your Emirates ID. Sometimes they tell you that it is not possible to convert. So that's one thing that I really don't understand, because sometimes why would you give me a SIM that I can't continue to use? I mean, if we start discussing things about controversies behind the numbers and the network numbers on this on this video, I don't think we'll go off. I don't think we'll log out. So that's it. Always try to pick up your SIM. Always try to pick up your SIM from the airport when you're coming in. So it is going to be easier for you that way. So you won't have to pay for calls to receive calls. So when you get a SIM, you can easily receive call from anybody from back home, from here. You can even use it to put on your CV, so that you can use it for employers can use it to contact you. It's as easy as that. Your email is not just enough. So most of the employers prefer to call you rather than contacting you through the email, through your email. So endeavor to pick your stuff from the airport. Also, it is advisable, if you can make your exchanges, you make it at the airport there, so you can have some cash in case you did not have some dirhams with you. You can make an exchange at the airport there. Just look for an exchange, any exchange outlet there. You can make an exchange. Guys, don't come in and start thinking maybe they will cheat you, or they cannot cheat you of your money. Once the rate is this, that is what they will tell you. Most exchanges, all the exchanges here, nobody is going to cheat you. Once this is the official exchange price, that is what they are going to tell you. Nothing like black markets, nothing like them cheating you and all that. So guys, let's answer the question. Miss Victoria, any question you want to ask, guys, please just ask, and then share this the link to this video. Please share the link to this video so that people can get to join us. Victoria, you say, what is the possibility of getting a diploma in nursing online, and which institution can actually offer this course at cheaper rates? Come on, Victoria, you know better than this. You should know better than this. Getting a diploma in nursing is an advanced course. It's not something you can do online, my dear. It's not something you can do online. That's an advanced course. The courses you can do online are there are some diploma courses you can do online and some you cannot. Diploma in nursing needs you to be practical in some things, and so that requires your ability to be physical in the class for the teachings, for the class to go on. It's an advanced diploma. There are some diplomas you can take in class, things like medical or healthcare assistant courses or programs. Ask more questions. Ask more questions. You can Google for the institutions. You can Google the institutions around, but it will have to be a physical one. Maybe they can actually give you an online program, but there would be days that they must need you for practicals, for face-to-face class. You understand? Face-to-face assessment and face-to-face practicals, because there are practicals that you need to do. Yes. So that is it. That's my lesson for now. Ask more questions, guys. Get to share this get to share this link. If you cannot see this link, for those of you who are hooked on me on WhatsApp, I shared the link on I already shared the link on my WhatsApp, so you can go and copy the link there and share. Excuse me, guys. So guys, I am going to the next thing I have here is this. certificate of employment. Certificate of employment. Certificate for employment. Someone asks if they need certificates, their certificates back home. Like you are a graduate, you are you're a graduate, yes, maybe a BSc holder, a diploma holder from back home, and then you come here and then you want to use your certificate to get to work. My brother, my sister, I am not going to say that you are not going to get a job with that. I'm not going to say you're not going to get a job with that, but chances are chances of you getting a job with your certification is well, let me give it a number. I want to give it a number. It's the chances that you get a job with your certification is 50-50. Yes, it's 50% that you can get a job with your certification, or rather, I think I should make it 45. The chances are 45, not up to 50. It's not up to 50. Yes, chances that you cannot use it to get a job is 55. Right? Chances that you can use your certificate to get a job is 45. Let me just put it that way. Now I am going to tell you my personal experience. When I came to this place, my brother, I was busy preparing my CV with my, in fact, back home, I prepared my CV with my certificates, everything, my university certificates, as in, I'm a graduate of sociology and anthropology from the University of Benin. You see as I gash the thing, eh? Oh God. So you see as I erased the thing, just it was as if but then I thank God for my friend who actually advised me in Lagos. Uh call him Douglas. We call him Douglas. Douglas called me and he was like, all this your CV, all these clothes your corporate wears you're going to Dubai with, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to use to do use it to do? Actually, I say for work now. I'll start with interviews and then I'll get a job. This guy said, he said, let me tell you, Pascal, most of the people I know in Dubai are not doing corporate jobs. And it is almost certain that where you're going, you are going to. I thank God for him. I thank God. Thanks, guy. Thanks, Douglas, if you are going to see this or if you're watching this. He actually told me, and chances are I might not be working a corporate job, so I should take more of these shorts that actually exceed the knee. I think it's popularly known as a 3/4 shorts. So he advised me to take more of that. Already I have it. I had it already, but I didn't quite like think, man, why I took more of trousers, shirts, everything that I will be talking in now, I was thinking I was coming to come and work some corporate job, some white collar job. And believe you me, guys, as he said it, that was how it was. I thank God I listened to him. I reduced my clothes. He just told me, take more of these shorts and then t-shirts mostly, and then take a few of your shirts and trousers. So in case you need to go to church or somewhere legal or formal, you understand, which was what I did. I reduced my clothes and then put it away. Took a few. I took more of foods, which I get to advise people. Take more of food, guys. Take more of food whenever you're coming here. You can see that if you tell anybody who is here, what do they miss most? It is food, our fresh food back home. And if they can, they will tell you they need food from back home. Seriously, if you bring anything food for anybody here, they will so much appreciate it, even if it is Gary. If you bring a good Gary from them from back home, my brother, my sister, the person will value you. The person will value. If you want to finish the person, just bring yam. Just bring yam. If you bring yam, you have done everything for the person. The person will forever be indebted to you. I'm telling you, that's how bad it is. So guys, I kept my clothes. When I came here, my certificates, I kept the certificate. I was not even asked about my certificate. I was giving them the CV. The man took the CV and looked at it. He just dropped it by the side. He didn't even read it because the guy I'm talking about, mostly he doesn't speak English that much. He understands, he speaks a little, but he doesn't speak that much. So I believe and I know he didn't understand what was written on the CV. He just needed people that will work for him. And that's it. I mean, manual work. I did the manual work. Yes, guys. I did the manual work. You should go through my channel. You will see where I talked about my experience, how I got my first job in the UAE. My dear, they set my CV aside. When they set my CV aside, I just looked at it. The next thing he asked, I was holding photocopies and originals of my certificate. I was waiting for them to ask it. The next thing he asked was your visa copy. They took my visa copy. That's the photocopy of the visa that I used to come in here. So guys, whenever you're coming in, that visa, that paper visa that they stamp for you back home, and they stamp for you, the paper visa, that's your tourist visa, the paper that has your 3 months visa or your 1 month visa, whichever one. That paper, when you come in, make photocopies of it. You will need photocopies. If you can make it back home, make more photocopies. But mostly, it is better for you to get the one that has the stamp in the this thing here, has the stamp, and then the one that has the stamp when you are coming in Dubai. Yeah, when you're already in Dubai, the same, they will still stamp it for you. So you make photocopies of that because you will need it for your jobs and for application of your visas. You understand? So they will take it. That's what the man did. He took it from me, and then they asked for my passport, my international passport. So three things was where what they took here. They took my CV, although he didn't look at it that much. Then he took my visa, the copy of my visa, the stamped one. He took the photocopy, and then he asked for my original international passport. Immediately I gave it to him. He put the three of them together and then put it under his drawer. That was the last time I saw it. That was the last. We have been taken for the job. There was a little interview before they took all those. They like asked us. Of course, we already know what we were coming for, and so we were prepped by the guy who sent us. We were coming for a decorations job. Although what we got to see wasn't what we were actually told. A decorations job, they told us. They said indoors decoration job, but it was more of like both indoors and outdoors because I worked under the sun those years. But I thank God. I thank God. Like I always thank God. I always say I experienced something which is part of me today, and I'm able to be able to speak at least to some level. I understand the language here called Arabic, and I was able to. I was opportune to travel around, enter into hotels or places that I wouldn't have entered on a normal day. You understand? Like, oh God, oh my God, I found myself at the presidential villa, in front of the presidential villa at Abu Dhabi, the presidential office. Guys in Abu Dhabi, you know what it is. You know what it means for you to find yourself around there. It's really a nice place to be. If you're in UAE and you have not visited the presidential villa or presidential palace in Abu Dhabi, my friend, you are still missing. You need to visit. You need to visit that place. You need to visit it. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Peter Ani. You asked a question. Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't get to pick it up. Mr. Peter, you said, is it true COVID-19 tests can be done in airports on Sundays? On Sundays. Yes, my brother, people travel on Sundays. People travel on every day. People travel every day. You know, the way we actually make Sundays to be a day we don't work. Yes, it is very possible. It is very possible because when it is business, there is no on business. Most businesses don't close. They don't get to close on weekends as we are going home, my brother. Yes, it is obtainable. It is very possible. And you know, hospitals. Excuse me. And you know, hospitals don't get to close down because it's weekend or because it's Sunday. So it's something that concerns health, and I believe is actually obtainable. Excuse me, guys. The mouth is dry. I have to lubricate. So, guys, that's it. That's it for the question. I hope I answered your question, Mr. Peter. If you have any question, let me know. Let me know. Thank you, guys, for being here, Peter. Mr. Peter, I hope everything is going well with the person who is coming up. I hope everything is going well with the preparation. Uh, Please, okay, let me continue with the story I was telling you guys about how I got a job. So I was never asked anything about my certificate. Guys, the only thing, the question they asked us was, have you worked with a decorations company before? Of course, I'm going to tell you that I've worked with a decorations company before now. Even if I didn't back home, I'm going to tell you that it was there, or I wrote it there on my CV. And so how will I tell you that I did not do it? Yes, I did. I worked as I even rose to a level of um, um, a supervisor and all that. So the thing generally is, whichever work you're coming into in UAE, you are going to be trained, and unless you are not ready for the job, that is when you cannot do that job. If you are ready to learn and you're ready to work, you can do the job, and you can actually get to be taken or selected for the job. Seriously, unless you don't want to do it, unless you don't want to do the job. So that means you will always be taught, even if it is a professional job, teaching, they will tell you how they are doing their curriculum. They will tell you this is how we are doing it, this is how we used to do it, even if you've never thought before, but you know what teachers do in a hospital, and they are taking you for a job, and then you have not been to a hospital before, even if you have it in your CV that you are this, you are that, you worked with these people, you worked with these people back home. When you come into the hospital here, they teach you, they tell you this is how we operate here. There is always, according to hospitals, their mode of operation differs. Their mode of operation differs. You understand? Their mode of operation actually differs. So they're going to teach you how they're doing things in their own hospital. You understand? So you learn it, even if maybe you are a professional in the hospital where you're coming from and you are experienced, they will tell you how they do their own things in the hospital where you are from. He said, do you do this every day? He said, I actually want to start doing this every day. I would love to. I would love to start doing this every day, being there for people and explaining things for people. But it depends. It depends, my dear. It depends. If I'm able to, I will always come online and tell people things that I find out, and get to answer your questions and all that. So as for now, I will try and be online every day from 4:30 p.m. to about let's say 6, if it is possible for me. You understand? If I have things to get to talk about or discuss, I will always come online. Even if not, if you can, if I find about 10 persons who are ready, or about even 5 persons who are ready to be with me online, and they have questions to ask, then why not? I will be online for you. I will attend to your questions, and then whenever I come online, I will always bring at least. I guys, look at what I actually wrote down for the day. I don't know if you can see that. Look at what I actually wrote down. I wrote some things down for the day. So those are the things that I wrote down. I don't know if you can see that, but my handwriting can be terrible. So I put about 6 different things down to talk about. So that is it. Put about 6 different things to talk about, and that's what we have been discussing. Now, guys, I was taken for that particular job without being asked for this thing, for my certificate. So for you who asked earlier, nothing Nobody doesn't. You don't really need a certificate. You don't really need a certificate for most jobs here. You understand? But if you have a certificate, I made a video what you should do with your certificate. Please try to attest the highest certificate that you have. If you're a BSc holder and that's your highest certification, uh, get to attest it. Go for attestation of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Education. You understand? I think Ministry of Education first, then Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I think those are the places you can get to attest them. And I think if you're a Nigerian, you get to the newly opened UAE. I don't know if they have started operating. You get to the newly opened consulate, UAE consulate in Lagos, and see if they can do the final verification or attestation for you there. There's always a stamp they do get for all this, or maybe they get to scan it and register the stuff online for you. That way you can easily use it to work when it is time. You understand? Your certifications are always good for certain jobs, and they are also good for if you would want to go higher, either in your education or in your workplace. You understand? That is when your certifications are needed. Also, for those of you who want to travel out, if you want to travel out from here, maybe you want to go to Europe, Canada, America, or any other place, Poland, Germany, France, UK, any place you want to go to, you actually might need it. The reason I said might, okay, it's 70% that you might actually get to need it. You understand? So 70% is in the sense that for those of you who don't have it, it doesn't mean you cannot travel. Even if you don't have a certificate, it doesn't mean you cannot travel. People have traveled. People go to places like China, even UK, even Poland without certifications. You understand? Once you can apply and you can get a job, there is easier. It becomes very easy for you to get their visa. So you need certification if you want to travel from here and all that. So that was how I started the job without this, and thank God I even rose to that job that they did not ask me for the certification. I rose to the extent of becoming a unit supervisor. I was supervising my own people on the decoration job. So you see, without my certificate, I rose to a post of a supervisor. I was heading a particular number of persons. I was heading about at least 4 or 5 persons for my own unit. Each unit, we had about 8 units, I think. It was 7 or 8 units. So that was what happened on my first job. So if you want to know about how I left that job, watch the video I did yesterday, the live stream I did yesterday, the one that has about 1 hour, I think 1 hour, 31 minutes or 30 something minutes. Watch it, you will see how I left. You get to know how I left my job, what I did to be able to leave that job. And then the next job that I took on, which is a security job, I took a security job. How I was able to, if you want to know how I was able to do that, I was working. I was working when I actually went to do my 5 days SIRA program. Yes, without my boss knowing. So if you want it, watch the video I made yesterday, the live stream video we made yesterday. Yes, it is long, but then take your time. If you're using a Wi-Fi, you don't have to complain, Just watch it and then you get to know. That's an experience people need how you can get away from your boss, and then you can actually go and do this. And yes, I gave some really funny I gave some really funny excuse back there to be able to go out, but it was needed at that moment. That was my only saving grace, so I had to run to that. So guys, if there's any other questions, let me know so I can answer you. Oh, welcome, Susie. Susie, Susie, please, oh, Susie, please, you know why I'm begging. Please, oh, but you can ask your questions, but please, oh, Susie, good luck. Good luck. You're welcome, but you're late. You are late. You are an hour late. This is 59 minutes, 45 seconds, and you're just coming in. Welcome, Susie. You guys, please share this video to people. Share it to people on your group so that we can get more people so that they can get to ask questions. The more people ask questions, the more we learn. The more we get to learn, the more we learn, the more we can tackle our problems and not fall into more problems. So that's it. Peter, Susie, Victoria, Ise, who again? Ike Max. I see you guys. Malcolm Kamara. I see you guys. I see you guys. Let's share. Let's share this the link to this video so we can get to get more people. And please, if you want this video, when you finish, this video will be on my channel. This video will be on my channel. So welcome back, Susie. Okay, you're just getting home from work. He said, I answered your question. I must have answered. Which question was that again? Let me scroll back. This video will be available on my channel, please. This video will be available on my channel. So in case you miss it, you can go back. He said, what's your question? You can ask me your question. He said, you did not ask. Okay, I have already answered you. Yes, I would want to do this every day. He said, I would want to do this every day. And everything depends. Everything depends. I want to do it every day. For now, I will be doing it between the hours of 4:30 p.m. and till 6 o'clock, if time permits me, and if there are other things that I get to do, my dear. There are other things that I get to do. I'm just on break. I'm just on break at the moment, so that is why I'm actually online. I'm just on break at the moment. At this period of time, I'm switching my job actually. I'm switching in between jobs. So I have my final my days for rest. So that's it. Guys, get to ask more questions. Get to ask more questions. And there is something I still need to tell you. On my second job, I wasn't really, they actually asked for photocopies of the credentials I have, but since it was a security job, they were more concentrated on, after the CV, they are more concentrated on the certification, my certificate for CRAD, the security certification that I had. So they took my CV, my certification first. Those were the two things that came, and then they asked me if I have other certification. That's what they did. They took other certifications and put at the back of it. So God's grace, I did not just work as a artisan. I rose to the level of like safety personnel and all that. That was what happened. So yes, he said, thank you. He said you can ask me if you're not sure, you can ask me anything. Why do you ask? He said, why do you ask this? Why are you asking? Would you want this to be every day? If you want this every day, and anyone, if you want this every day, let me know. Susie, I know. Susie, for the question you just asked, I normally start by answering this by telling people, please, officially, there is no ban. Officially, there is no ban on work permit, on the work permit for Nigerians who are in UAE, for Nigerians who are working in UAE. There is no official ban. What we are saying, what is obtainable is that most people who are working cannot get to renew their work permits. That is what is obtainable. That is what we can see. But I'm still going to tell you this. There is no smoke without fire. A smoke can't be there without fire. So I always advise we should look at what is happening back home, not here. Why is our country the only country singled out for such actions? Why? Why? Now I'm not blaming whoever is here. Whatever anybody is doing here, I will say it, nobody commits anything as much as every other people here, but every other nationality here, nobody is committing anything above them. I'm telling you, The rate of crime is as minimal as possible in the United Arab Emirates. Seriously, I have not seen a country that actually has this rate of, I mean, this low, very low, almost no crime. Seriously, compared to where I come from back home, yes, compared to where I come from, this country is quite safe. I'm telling you, if it's what I can swear for, I would. It's safe. You and I can attest to that. So there is no smoke without fire. It means, like in the video I did yesterday, I said something. I said, I'm thinking and I know, I am seeing, I already saw UAE giving a handshake for our people back home, but they are not reciprocating. Even if even if they want to, they are too slow for it. The reason I'm actually angry when I discuss something like this particular issue, I'm actually angry. Reason being that when I get to remember what people are passing through at Union Metro Station and around, not just that particular place. Yes, there are still other people, other places, but the ones you can easily see, people begging you money when you are passing, people you see someone who's they just dress, what they just want to do is they just need money to eat. And you wouldn't blame them. You wouldn't blame them. Why? Because it's not something they cost themselves. They would want to work. I know and I believe, I know 97, or rather, let me say 98.5% of Nigerians who are always traveling to UAE are here to work. I know that. I know that. They are ready to work. Just give them work. They will. They will do it. Most of them are even ready to work even without the renewal of the work permit at the moment. Most of them are even ready to work without the visas. But you see, most of these companies are already pushing them away. So what else can they do? If they cannot pay their house rent, they cannot buy food to eat, nothing. So may God help us. May God help us. The government of this place, of this country, is actually well positioned and they are well ready to help. But is our country back home, is our own government giving them a handshake back? Are they meeting them halfway? When I want to do something, you and I want to do something for you. You should be ready. You should be able to prove to me that yes, you want that. You would want what I am actually offering you. If you say you are not okay with that, your actions will show me. And if your actions shows such, my dear, I will back out. So Susie, okay, you're welcome. He said, Susie says, please answer this. Why can't we have okay, I just answered that. Susie, another question. Can you talk briefly about studying in Poland? Studying in Poland, Susie, let's make that for another video. Susie, let's make that for another video. But yes, generally what I will have to do, I will have to tell you about that. Susie, what I will have to tell you about that studying in Poland is you try, excuse me, try to get to apply by yourself. The best thing, see, let me tell you something. All these agencies, travel agencies that are telling you pay money for this, pay 8,000, pay 9,000, pay 7,500 and all that, will get you visa to Poland and everything. Let me tell you something. All these, they are into business. And then when they tell you this amount, they tell you you can pay 3,000, and then when the visa is out, all these things are businesses. They are just into business. And those people, what they do is try and fail. Like, try your luck. That's what they are doing. The same way you would have applied yourself, the same way you would have applied by yourself, if you sit down, even if you don't know how to press computer or how to do all those things, yes, there are papers to be arranged, but when you calm down, you can do it. If you don't know how to do it, when it gets to a level, look for people around you. There are people who can help you arrange those things. You can even pay one or two persons, pay them small money, and then they they get to help you for that. And not, at least you save some money. I've seen people who have traveled and they are the ones who applied for their own school themselves. You can go online. Everything is easier these days. Easy these days. The thing is, do you have the patience? Can you make out the time? Sit down, browse it, Google on it, and then you get to get the list, and then get to see this is the school. You can get to apply on their website. Yesterday, was it yesterday? I applied online to a Niagara College in Ontario. That's in Canada. That was in Canada. I just put down my full name. I selected the course I wanted. I filled in my what else? My mobile number and then my email address, and then immediately I clicked on submit. After selecting the course I want, immediately I clicked on submit. They told me there that somebody will be contacting me between the next 24 to 36 hours, and that was exactly what happened. I applied day before yesterday night. I was called yesterday afternoon. It was not even up to 24 hours. So I was called yesterday afternoon and they explained everything. I just had my jotter. I was jotting everything down. So what am I saying? If I wanted to go with it immediately, for me, I was making an inquiry. I wanted to know how easy it's going to be. You understand? So get your money yourself prepared, get to work and everything. The person who called me for this Niagara college, her name is Jorea Fernandez, and she's a student advisor for the school, for the college, Niagara College in Ontario. She advised me against the particular course that I chose, because she said, since I'm an international student who's trying to migrate over there to come and do the course, it will be easier for me to go to get a visa using this other. She actually suggested a postgraduate course for me, so it's easier for me that way. She told me everything, told me how long I'm going to be able to stay for the course over there, and told me that I have how many years work permits that I actually have over there. That was for Canada. This is also applicable in Poland. So depending on the program you actually want to do in Poland, you understand? So you can go online, Google for the colleges or for the universities in Poland, for the schools, get on their website and apply. I personally, I have actually applied for a couple of United States, precisely North Dakota, the state of North Dakota and North Carolina. I've applied on universities over there. So it is not it's something that is easy. You just have to try and do it yourself. Good luck. Or Susie, you can do that. You can do that by yourself. I am not saying you must do it by yourself. If you cannot, you can as well call someone around to help you do that. People don't actually the reason people don't actually get this these days is people don't make out the time. If you can make out the time, you will get it. You will get it. Believe you me, you will get it. You will get it. Now, something just came in mind for people who are actually in doing any kind of medical courses or health courses. Please pay attention to UK. UK is recruiting massively. Free sponsorship. They will sponsor your visa. They will sponsor your ticket, your flight coming over. You will not pay anything. You end up not paying anything, like completely. They can even they will give you accommodation, like full sponsorship. So if you're a health worker or you have done anything, you're a nurse back home or anything, whichever place you are, you have your medical certification from. Even if you're a CNA, you can apply. If you are CNAs, you can go for, just type for healthcare assistant jobs, fully for full sponsorship. UK, in UK, healthcare assistant jobs, full sponsorship, UK. Just type it. Once you type it on Google, it will bring you a list. To bring you a list of programs or hospitals or clinics or communities that are actually taken for such people, and then you get to apply. If it needs your CV, you upload your CV. If the site needs your for you to upload your certificates, something like that. I doubt if they actually need your certificate, just for you to mention the certificates you have. uh, uh, some will ask you to create a profile with them, so you can get to create a profile with them, and then you get to apply. There are so many of them, so many are going on at the moment. So there is massive recruitment. There's massive recruitment. So guys, you can keep asking me any question. So Susie, you can do that for Poland. You can do it. You can do it. Let me just share a little of what I actually they told me on Niagara College in Ontario, Canada. The call I got yesterday. They were able to tell me how much I was going to pay for the whole session. It was going to be a year program. It's a PG, a postgraduate program. It was going to be a year program, and then the program is going to cost me about 16,900, exactly 16,974 Canadian dollars. You understand? So the lady said application is for me to apply is going to take 100 Canadian dollars. Then what they do is for me to be able to secure a visa, on time, for the visa to be easy for me, that there has to be a payment of 50%. You understand? 50%. This is usual. This is normal. Most of the universities will tell you to pay a certain percentage. They will require you to pay a certain percentage. Some will not require you to pay anything. They just need the application fee. While some will tell you that you have to pay up 60 or 70% before they get to take you. But mostly it's always 50%. So when you pay this 50%, they attach it. They will send you the admission letter. With that admission letter is what you will use to attach and then send for your visa application, because you need to attach it for your visa application, so they will know you are already taken by a school over there. Then after your 1 year having the program, I was also told that while going to school I can be working. You understand? While going to school I can as well be working. They said I can have about maybe 4 hours, or did they say 6 hours of work every day when I am still in school. When I am no longer in school, that's after 1 year and I'm done with the course, I will be given 1 year work permit. Yes, 1 year student work permit. I have that to go and work for 1 year. So during that 1 year, I have my full time of working. I can work as normal working for 1 full year. That's what I was told. That was what the lady explained to me. And then as that 1 year is finishing up, that is 2 years now, and that my 1 year work permit is finishing up, I can try and either apply for another course, or I choose to go for PR, that's permanent residence and all that. I can try and apply for another course. I can get to there are other courses that you can actually apply. Like if you can apply for a 2 year course, you can get about 3 years work permit. If you apply for a course that will take you 2 years to learn, you can end up getting 3 years work permit that can allow you to stay over there in Ontario, Canada, for about 3 years extra. That is after school. That is a total of 5 years. So believe you me, after staying such a long time, you can actually end up getting a permanent residence, and subsequently you are that bright and you are that attention. You pay attention very well. You get to get your citizenship. Yes, that is how easy it can be. Thank you guys. You guys that are around, thank you very much. Ask me any questions. If there's any question you are interested in, you want to know about, anything you want to know about, ask me. This particular studying in Poland. Susie, I'm going to try to make a research and make a video on this. I'm going to make a video on studying in Poland. I'm going to make another video on studying in Canada. Yes. And then probably add one for the UK, for the health assistance for UK. So you guys ask me any questions, any question, anything you are confused about, anything you want to know, let me know. Otherwise, what's the time? Yo, it's 6 minutes to 6. Are we there already? I didn't even know, guys. I thought maybe we still have enough time. So by 6 on the dot, we'll be ending the live. I can only exceed it by 5 minutes. So guys, if there is any other thing you want to know about, let me know. Otherwise, I have to tell you this video is going to be available on my channel. You can always watch it. You can always get to listen to it again and get to learn from what we have actually discussed today. We will meet here tomorrow again. Should I will announce it. I always announce it, so watch out for it. Always watch out. Once I have things I need to discuss with you guys, I'll come up online and then I'll take your questions. Ise, I'll be waiting for you. Ise, you can actually lay out your questions. If you have questions that you want to, you can write it down. You want to know about, you can write it down either on your phone. Choose a particular place in your phone to write the questions out. Maybe you write it in your friend's WhatsApp and then send it to them once, so that when I come up 4:30 p.m. we come up online and then we get to do things. As time goes on, guys, we are going to be doing this. We are going to be going beyond 6 o'clock so that people who actually come back late can actually get to join us and get to ask their questions. You understand? So when I finally am off this video, you can comment on the video. Any question you want to ask under the video, comment on it, and then I will get to reply. I answer faster on my YouTube videos. But if the things you want to know about is personal, you can chat me on my Facebook. You can chat me on Facebook, on my Facebook Messenger inbox, which is Pascal Emmy, Pascal. Then Emmy is EMI, Pascal Emmy. That's my name on Facebook. Yes, you can find me on Facebook on Pascal Agu, but the one I frequently use is Pascal Emmy. So guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and subscribe.